This is Mr. Chez Poulet with Chez Poulet Homestead. So we got the chickens all finalized and all plucked up. Just for fun, I weighed the biggest one that I could find, which is I think the male. I weighed him at 10.3 pounds, and on average, I would say the average is probably 8 pounds. Chase is doing some manual labor work that he wanted to feed the birds, so he's chopping some long grass. I love that whippersnapper. It's just a cheap weed eater that honestly was the best whippersnapper I've probably had ever. Some people can't start them, they don't know how to run them. He's getting something big. Hey Chase, there's a red button on the side to stop it. There's a red button on the side. Red button, yeah. Hold it in. There you go. Yeah, it's a kill switch. How's that? Well, there's Stanley ruin, making some crow sounds. We introduced them to the hens. I just literally threw them in there. They're still a little unsure of the boy, but he's up there. He's still friendly as can be. Not a mean rooster at all. Oh, there's some girls. Yep.
Yeah, maybe we should lock it. Gotta lock it from the inside.
Okay, don't open it. I got my beer sitting there. Hey, Stan. Hey, buddy. Still has his pink nails. How you making out with the girls? The four of them are just... I think that the brown ones must be in the actual coop. So we've opened up the coop now that the meat birds are all harvested. So now the three coops are all, they can run from one to the other. I left both waters and both feeders, so now I got 100 pounds of feed. Not filled up yet there, but I'm gonna have a... Oh, see that? I told him not to drop the beer, and I dropped it myself. Just drank the suds over. Stanley was gonna go down. No, don't. I don't think you can do it. Did you want to get her going again? Yeah. Here, we'll take the camera. We're on YouTube.
Oh, hi. Yeah.
No, hi. You're gonna have to hit it on the ground to get a little bit more. Or do you want me to do it?
I don't want
So like I was saying, we got Stanley's hanging out there with a few girls, and then we got the outside of the chicken coop, and in the chicken coop, all the browns. I wasn't sure if they were going to be too high or not. So I put one of the waters up top, so there's no chance that they're going to get any dirt in it or sawdust in it. The mosquitoes are driving me nuts. But now I got two, like I said, two 50-pound feeders, a 5-gallon water, and I got a 5-gallon on the other side. So they can enjoy. Stinks really bad in there because, like I said, I didn't put any wood chips in the last probably week of the meat birds, and I was cutting back the feed anyway, so they weren't really they weren't that dirty. But anyway, it's pretty stinky in there, so I'm gonna have to open up a bag of sawdust and put it in there. The garden is like going pretty good. The squashes are getting pretty big. Cucumbers are growing fairly good. Starting to. We got a couple little shoots down the bottom. I'd like to hang those up. See, that's another nice one. So I'm going to get Chase to give me a hand. We're going to, oh, I got a flower in the garden. Check that out. One of the orange ones. Tomatoes are doing good. Look at the size of the stalk. There's spaghetti squashes getting pretty big. So once they lay down, I'm gonna, like I said, lay them out on the grass this way. Depends on how big it gets, but the buttercup squash, a couple nice big tomatoes. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm not gonna put any. I'm not gonna put any cages around them, and honestly, just try my luck. They're probably gonna break all the pieces, but whatever. It's going to cost me too much money in cages if they're going to be like $5 a piece. I know I counted before how many I had. I don't remember now. I have probably like 20. But I got flowers growing all around the garden. I'd love to be able to plant them all around the garden. That would be nice, but and we got one bare patch there. I didn't plant nothing. Strawberries are doing pretty good actually. That one's getting huge. And the beans and peas, not too many peas. Peas aren't really getting eaten, it's the beans, but that was the same as last year too. It's the slugs, because I've seen the slugs and there's ants all over them too, so. But anyway. Alright everybody, I just wanted to show you that Stanley was doing all right, as good as you could do, I guess, throwing them in there just like that. When I first threw them in, there was like 3 hens, one of the white ones and 2 of the browns. They ganged up on him and they were like attacking him, and he was running around the coop and he jumping off the sides of the walls, and yeah, like Jay said, he's like a stunt master or something. Look at all the flies. Okay, stop picking up the bugs, okay? Because then you're gonna go put your fingers in your mouth like a baby lala. So, come on, can you kill all those flies? Oh, you got quite a few. That's because I put all the chicken guts in the bag. I gotta do something. It's all in that bucket and all in this bag. We cleaned up the yard fairly good. There's still a few little feathers here and there, but I'll leave everything dry out good today. I'll probably pick some more tomorrow. I got a fairly big day tomorrow. I have to take all the birds. Well, I'll show you guys real quick. The birds that are in the deep freeze. Chase, can you grab that pair of pliers, please? I don't want to leave them outside because if it rains. Are you done with the whippersnipper? Okay. This is the kind of clovers and grass that the chickens love. It's pretty well all clover, right? Yeah. Lots of clover there, and so we'll take a peek. I took all the feathers that were here for the most part and put it all over here in a pile. So I'm gonna rake this up after, get it all cleaned up.
He sprayed it with the hose, and he said that it was gonna evaporate the water, and the water evaporated.
Yep. All right, so we gotta move some instruments here to show you what's in the deep freeze. We're pretty proud of all the work we put into this.
Hard labor.
Yep.
Yeah.
hard labor, but it pays off in the end.
Do you think a knife would be able to cut through the glass? Or would it dull it?
No, that's not. It's not made for that. All right, so we're gonna have to clean this stuff off too, but just show everybody. Well, the ice melted too.
Turn it back on.
Okay, so let's see. I think that's one of the big ones there.
But not all of it. There's one.
Okay, so we chopped up. Yeah, there's the big one. Look at that. Pick it up, Chase. Well, the skin's ripping a bit, but whatever.
Oh, that's heavy. 10 pounds.
Yeah, it was 10.3 almost.
10.2.
Yeah. And then the other ones are pretty nice birds too. Some of them have necks, some of them don't have necks. I know there's some stiff now though. I can't wait to bag them all up. I mean, I'm probably not going to bag all holes, but I'm going to bag like, I don't know. I haven't come up with a number yet. So we got 17. We got 17, well not anymore because we chopped up 2. So we got 15 holes, and we got 2 that are chopped up that my friend Manny from work come over and did. Now, I was showing everybody earlier, look at the size of these legs.
Stanley's gone.
Yep. But I mean, we're gonna clean up, see how like the little bit of yellow on them and stuff. We're gonna pick that off. I don't want that on my meat. Not that it matters, it's the skin, but I want to get everything nice and clean.
So that's pretty nice chicken.
Yep, we did a good job, I think.
Yeah.
That one's huge.
That's the biggest one.
The male, I gotta say, has to be. You know, that's why people do what they do whenever they raise chickens. I didn't understand the difference, but like, here, can you hold up 2, you think, Chase? Or you can just put one up here. We're gonna do a side-by-side comparison just so you guys see the difference of a male and a female. Okay, so there's the back of a male and there's the female, and here's what we got for breast. Look at the size. People were saying get a female for the breasts, but I mean, look at the size of the breasts on that male. I'm trying to balance this and not make a mess. But that is a big breast, and that's a big bird. By the time I'm done with it, all the skin's probably going to be taken off, but I mean, that's a big bird compared to this one. I mean, this is a nice bird too, you know, compared to what you buy at Sobeys or in the store, but it has a big breast too, but not quite the same.
Yeah. This one here?
And this one here had the wings were a little bit bruised from whenever they were slapping their wings, so yeah. I chopped the ends of the wings off. So I had there's 4 drumsticks. Kind of cool actually. Yeah. But we in the bowl we got legs, we got drumsticks, we have thighs. He was showing me basically how to cut up all the individual parts.
Did you use a meat cleaver?
So like there's a nice big drumstick.
No, it's not a drumstick. Did you get any wings?
Yeah, I think there's wings in there too.
Did you use a meat cleaver?
She's floating, that one.
That's the ball? Hey.
I know, but I'll stay down there. But anyway, we're gonna leave it. It's really cold in there. I got the deep freeze off. Last night I left it on and she sort of froze, not really froze, but all around the edges froze. Yeah. So actually take the rest of that salt, Chase, and give me it. We're gonna dump the rest of that box in now that they're all in there.
What?
Yeah. Just sprinkle it around. Yep. Perfect. My phone's dying, so she just went black on me. Anyway, really impressed with the results of these birds, but next year I think I will probably get all males instead.
And an automatic plucker?
And then I'm going to build myself that automatic plucker. So that's
still a bit more in there.
a project that I'm going to have to do over probably the fall or the winter. But the table turned out pretty good. Everything worked out nice. I'm going to build a shelf in the back here, and it's going to come over the side here, so that way there I can run the hose over top of it, and maybe just have the hose sitting there and kind of running into the sink, because it was nice to have running water. It made it easier to pluck the birds. The cutting board was very nice too. Thank you to my buddy from East Coast Dabbers. He has a YouTube channel called East Coast Dabbers Dabbing Crew. Anyway, he let me that there board, and it worked out good. I even used your meat the meat cleaver that you let me there, brother. Old Japanese meat cleaver.
Worked good.
Worked good, eh, Chase? We were chopping the heads right off the birds. But anyway, I'm going to end the video before the video ends me. The time's running out. Just wanted to say this was an awesome experience. We'll definitely be doing it again next year. Maybe try some turkeys. Maybe just a few. You know, maybe 6 turkeys or something. But I definitely want to get probably more chickens. The 20 chickens was nice, but I mean, with the 2 that died, left me 18, and then the one that, you know, broke her wing early, you know, I killed her too. So anyway, I think next time I'll at least maybe get 25 or 30, and that way there, if people want to buy some, I can, you know, sell a few here and there. So
shout out to his buddy, that's for sure.
Yep. All right, everybody have a good day.
See y'all.
This is Chez Poulet, Mr. Chez Poulet it is, over and out.
Bye.
Do a dab.